Hey guys, Keith here, and welcome to beer review number 12. Today we have Stone Sublimely Self-Righteous Black IPA. This one I already know is going to be really good. It gets a double 100, so 100 overall and 100 on the style from Rate Beer, and a 94 from Beer Advocate, which is pretty good for them. IBUs come in at 90, so pretty high there. Way more than the Stone IPA, so this one ought to be really hoppy and really bitter and really good. So I can't wait to get this one open, so let's go ahead and do that and see how it looks. Pouring a light brown out of the bottle, but it's getting dark in the glass. Kind of a very dark brown. Very nice. Let's see if we can get any light through it. Well, as you can see, just barely. Just enough to show the LED. Very dark ruby red. Barely any light whatsoever coming through it. It's pretty high intensity LED, so to get that much light, to get that little light is pretty impressive. So let's get a nose on it and see what we got. Whew, man. That's like opening a dank bag of weed almost, a dank bag of hops. Very strong, very floral, very hoppy nose. You definitely know you're in for a treat on the nose. It's so strong, I just don't see how it could lose that. And Stone's always been great at keeping those tastes and aromas well after the beer has warmed up. So I'm sure this is going to be another just delectable treat from them. So I always look forward to anything new from Stone and anything old from Stone. They're always just really good. So let's go ahead and get a taste on this one and see what we got. Ooh, yeah, an explosion of hops. Tons and tons and tons of hops. Very bitter, but not overly bitter. Very pleasant, very easy drinking. And by the way, this is an 8.7% alcohol right here. Very big, very strong beer here. So no alcohol, which is a big plus so far. We'll let it warm up, of course, as always, and see if the alcohol comes out. But right now we're not getting it. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, very nice. Very good. Just rich, robust flavor. Very hoppy. For such a dark beer to not have chocolate and coffee is kind of a mind bender there for you. It's, if you're used to stouts and stuff like I am, to have a black beer that's so hoppy is pretty impressive. Pretty probably a pretty rare thing. I don't see a whole lot of good black IPAs out there. I have had a few that were supreme, and so far I think this one's going to fall into that category. I've got some more black IPAs I'll bring to you in the future. But going back to this one, very impressed. Good lacing going on here on the glass. It's not going anywhere, so it's going to still be there a little bit later, I have a feeling. So alright, while we let it warm up, let's take some bowl hits here. We've got some Blue Dream. Always very nice. And I've got a whole list of Stone beers that I plan to try as soon as possible, and I hope they're all just as good as this one here. So far this one is just so nice. Good lacing. Well, no, great lacing, I should say. Very hoppy, very floral. Very impressed here. Just about the best Imperial Black IPA probably that I've had yet. So alright, let's fire it up and we'll give this beer some time to warm up. Of course, the Blue Dream is smooth as a cloud. Perfect smoke while you're drinking. Sometimes I can't do the heavy expansion smokes. You can say the top shelf platinum strains. A lot of times I can't do those after I've had a couple of beers. My throat starts to get a little bit dry, and well, I just can't do them. They kind of tear my throat up there on the expansion and the coughing. But this stuff here, the Blue Dream and some of the $99 ounces, and this Blue Dream was $115 for the ounce, does a really good job at staying smooth and also staying tasty without the severe expansion. And the high is not as strong as the platinum shelf, but it's not bad either. I wouldn't turn it down by any means. So, alright, let's let this beer warm up now. We'll be back with you here shortly, and we'll let you know how it's evolved. Alright guys, we're back. It's been about 20-25 minutes or so, so let's go ahead and get a nose on it and see what we have. Yeah, still very hoppy. A little bit of sweet malts going on now. A little piney. Still holding all the great smells and stuff that it had in the beginning. So pretty impressive as always with Stone. So let's go ahead and take a taste and see how it tastes. Still very tasty. Getting more bitter now that it's warmed up. The booze, the alcohol has made itself apparent. Very apparent. It's very strong now on the palate. The 8.7% has definitely woken up here on this one. Little booze, little pine, little hops, little malts. Pretty decent nose still on this. And again, you know, it's been about 25 minutes or so, so it's had plenty of time now to warm up, and it's still got a lot of aromas going on in the nose. So, as always, very impressed. Yeah, and you know, at 8.7% alcohol, you expect to get the alcohol somewhere. So, better later than in the beginning. In the beginning, there was no alcohol. Very pleasant drinking, very nice. And now the alcohol has come out, but it's still a very enjoyable beer. Not one you'd want to have probably more than one of. Maybe no more than two, but as for myself, this one will be the only one for today. Pretty strong. Definitely nice. It still kept the good bitter hops, and that's kind of what I was looking for in this black IPA. So let's go ahead and finish this off and give it its rating. Yeah, very awesome. Very nice. So let's see. Rate Beer gave it 100 overall and 100 on the style. And I think I pretty much have to agree with that. I'm going to go a 9.9 on this one. So basically 99% out of 100. Damn near perfect. This is amazing. This is a really good beer. One you'd only have to have one of to just really be set for the evening. So regardless of the price, this one here would be probably a go-to as far as black IPAs go, and especially Imperial black IPAs, coming in at 8.7%. That's pretty high for any beer, but this one's really good. So very good. 9.9, 99 out of 100. Great. definitely going to pick up some more of these. So I guess just make sure to like and subscribe and share and comment and all that good stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one.